No, you're
Okay.
not suffering. You need to change the words that you use for yourself, because suffering is a very heavy word that comes with a lot of
Okay.
karmic baggage. So you just say that, yeah, it is a challenge that I'm facing, and
Okay.
I will be able to get a solution soon. So when you start saying things in a different way, the perspective when it's changed, that is the time when we start changing our situations as well. I think Ram Garu will be able to put more light into that, because he's into a professional center, and he's professionally in a job, and he knows the solution. So Ram Garu, please,
No,
so you can just.
like in, yeah, so in this situation, it's not against Sharu ji or against XYZ, it is against the whole system, right? So is in this, if we are against a system, then is there a karmic balance which we are doing a karma? You know what I mean?
See, most of the thing that we go through is karmic, definitely, because we are taking it from our past, but not entirely, because everything also depends upon the choices that we are making here in this incarnation where we are. So it all
Okay.
depends. What sort of choices did you make in this particular incarnation? Because karma is what? You do something and the consequence is there with you. Be it positive, be it negative. That is karma,
Yes.
right? So if you are
Yes.
doing something, the consequence is going to be there, no matter whatever consequence it is, be it right, be it positive, be it negative. Now you have to go back, you have to introspect a little bit, that what was the choice that you made at that time which led to this. And then if there is something that you need to change, we still can change. That's what I said, that we are in control of everything, not anybody else's control of anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Ms.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. So all of you are here, so I think I'm going to start with the session. So okay, so these sessions that I'm going to take from today onwards, what I'm doing is I'm going to read certain chapters, certain articles that I love the most, because those are those articles which have really made me introspect in my life, which have really helped me out in my life, in my journey as a meditator, as a spiritual person. And this is going to be from the from PSSM's book, the Spiritual India and the Spiritual Science. And I would request all of you, I mean, if you have not subscribed these magazines, I would request you to subscribe those, because this has a lot of wisdom and knowledge if you really, really want to understand so many things, because these have been taken from various masters and their books and their viewpoints and everything. So for me, it is like a Bible, so I go through the articles of Spiritual India, Spiritual Science again and again, and there are certain chapters, certain articles which are really changed and transformed me from within. So because Patriji is the one who brought me into this, who did so much as far as the transformation is concerned, not only me as individually, but on a global way as well. So I'm going to start with Brahmarishi Patriji's article, and it's great article, and I would request all of you to also give your feedback on that, and your comments, your response about this, that what do you feel. And okay, so Induji, Ram sir is going to share with you how you can subscribe these magazines, from where you can buy it. So definitely, so you'll be able to subscribe these magazines. Okay, so now I would request all of you to just close your eyes. I want you to focus on the words that I'm saying. These are the words of Brahmarishi Patriji, our Guru. And since now he's an ascended master, he's my spirit guide as well. So I'm going to start with his words, and which has really, really changed my mind, because he used to say these same things whenever I used to sit with him physically. And So I want you to just focus on the words that Patriji said and try to understand what he always wanted to say. So the topic is, what he has given is mind miraculous. So I'm going to read this, and it's beautiful, beautiful topic. And just listen to me intently. Just close your eyes. Just be with these words of Patriji and try to understand what he's trying to say to you. So this is called Mind Miraculous. Mind is a complex phenomena woven out of a bundle of thoughts, a bundle of desires, a bundle of intents, a bundle of purposes, a bundle of goals. Particular intents manifest as particular life situations. Mind is the seed. Life is the tree. Again, I'm repeating this. Mind is the seed. Life is the tree. As we sow, so we reap. Life is the great tree of creation that is issuing forth out of the seed of the mind. I repeat this. Life is the great tree of creation that is issuing forth out of the seed of the mind. We are the creators of all our ongoing and continuous stream of intents, and we are sustainers or destroyers of our particular intent patterns of the mind. And at any given moment of time, we could always say no to a previous negative thought pattern of the mind and give birth to a new positive thought pattern of mind. The ball always is in our own court. In the childhood, parents or social environment provide for the growing thought, intent, cultural patterns of the child's mind. However, as the child grows and as the child is becoming a young adult, the onus falls on the young adult to give birth to a positive frame of mind. For the young adult, the time absolutely comes to begin to choose consciously useful thought patterns of mind. There are many, many thought patterns of mind, and it would be wise to choose the best pattern of them all. Basically, Patriji says that there are 4 main thought patterns of human psyche: mind disastrous, mind negative, mind positive, and mind miraculous. Mind disastrous, what is that? So Patriji says, suppose a person is driving a car or a bike for the first time, and he or she is driving into the downtown. Now, if a person, he or she, possesses a disastrous thought pattern of mind, he or she will say, since I'm driving for the first time into the downtown, I'm terribly afraid that an accident may happen. This is the mind disastrous. With such a thought pattern of mind, if a person starts driving, an accident will of course happen, because he or she has actually said accident may happen. Mind negative, what is that? Now, a second type of a person, a rather negative-minded person, he or she would say, oh, I'm driving for the first time into the downtown. I don't know what will happen. Maybe I will have an accident. Maybe I will not have accident. I don't know. So, with such a thought pattern of mind, somehow he or she will just avert a disaster, but he or she will land into some problem, like parking in a wrong place, going in a wrong bylane, etc. In this case, there would be no disaster as such, but there may certainly be a problem. The third one, so Patrici says, mind positive. This is the third mindset. Coming to the third type of a person, a positive-minded person. He or she is prone to say in such a situation, although this is the first time I'm driving my car into the downtown, it will be perfectly all right. Nothing untoward will happen. Although it is the first time he or she is going into the downtown, he or she will certainly maneuver himself or herself beautifully and return safely. There will certainly be no accidents and there will be no problems too, like going into wrong lanes, etc. The different wordings come out of different patterns of mind. Souls at different levels of evolution have, of course, different thought patterns of mind. Now, the fourth one. Now, Patrici describes and explains this. The fourth one is mind miraculous. The final and the fourth type of a person. The master is a person who maintains impeccably a pattern of mind that is called a miraculous one. He or she is also driving into the downtown for the first time, yet he or she is bound to say, I will reach the targeted place comfortably and come back in 20 minutes. So even if it is the very first time, one can still set a target, a challenge for oneself. This is the constant state of a master's miraculous mind. For example, Jesus Christ's mind or Gautam Buddha's mind. You don't call such minds as mind positive because they are minds miraculous. As we set our specific mind level goals, we give specific directions to our lives. If we don't set a specific goal, our lives will naturally drift and aimlessly wander. If we do not set a definite target, then life cannot know in which direction it has to go and grow. In such cases, life cannot go anywhere. We are always therefore required to give specific directions to our lives through maintaining a specific patterns of mind. At the minimum, a positive mind, and at the maximum, a miraculous mind. I'm going to repeat this again. We are always therefore required to give specific directions to our lives through maintaining a specific pattern of mind. At the minimum, a positive mind, and at the maximum, a miraculous mind. If we want our lives to be miraculous, we will have to cultivate a mind miraculous and set a goal miraculous. If we have a disastrous mind, a disastrous life will automatically follow. If we have a negative mind, a negative life will automatically follow. If we possess a positive mind, a positive life will automatically follow. And if we consciously cultivate a miraculous mind, a miraculous life again automatically follows. As the mind of a person, so is the whole flow of life of that person. Intense Anapanasati meditation assures us that we always have such a state of miraculous mind. So this was a beautiful, beautiful article of which was being published in Spiritual India. And these are the words by none other than our Guru, our Master, Brahmarishi Pitama Patriji. And I have, read his exact words, whatever he wrote in that book. And now, if there's anybody who wants to say anything about this article, or anything, or share anything, or want to say or speak anything about this article, because this is just not, I would say, a wisdom sharing session. It is an interactive session where we want to learn and grow with each other. So I want to make, a kind of a family where everybody is growing and evolving by, holding each other's hand. So I just want to know how you, whether you resonate with this kind of a topic that I just shared with you, which was written by Patriji, or is there anything that you want to share or add in this, or your experience? You can share your experience as well. So please come forward. So do you agree with this? Yes, Ramsar, yes.
Thanks a lot, Sharuji, for reminding this beautiful topic about mind. And Patriji had shared about this in numerous occasions and keeps on reminding us.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's spot on every time there is someone around with nothing less than positive or miraculous. He just says it. He just reminds. Yeah. So
Yes.
this is a lifelong work for each one of us. Our thoughts are the base for what we experience in life. So they are the seeds. Mind is the seed and life is the tree. That is what Sir had said. And it is exactly that way. So each one of us are leading our lives with the seeds of our thoughts.
Yes.
And we have to be each one of us, we are all learning and we are all growing. And learning means correcting ourselves continuously. Let's say not correcting, let's say improving ourselves continuously. And we have to think always more and more positive, at least, if not always miraculous. And that is where we all need to go. And initially, as we start doing it, we might not see why this is so very important. However, as we keep on doing, we will all realize in no time that truly our life experiences will equally match to our thoughts, positive and miraculous. So we have to always be in those two sides, miraculous thoughts, at least positive thoughts. So thank you for taking this beautiful topic and reminding this wonderful concept. Thanks a lot, Sharuji.
Thank you so much. So when I was reading this again and again, there was one thing that I was thinking was about my life. My life started with a disastrous thinking, I thought. I was just introspecting. So it started with disastrous, then it came to negative, then it came to positive. Now it's a miraculous thinking that I believe in. So, it was just a reversal of everything. But yeah, maybe this was how I grew and still growing now. So this was my life, disastrous, negative, positive, and then miraculous. So, yeah. So thank you so much, Ram Garu, for your beautiful insights. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Thanks to you. Thank you.
Ji Swarna ji.
Yeah, thank you, Sharuji. Beautiful topic that you shared. And I echo with whatever Ram Garu said. So, yeah, my life is also like complete opposite. Always I voluntarily used to think negative voluntarily, because I would think, okay, if you are happy, something bad is going to happen. So Swarna, don't be happy. Just, bring back yourself to not negative, but low. always think about yourself low. That's what I think parents might have taught, or like all the beliefs might have came, through environment and all. But that was, I was always, and even I was trying to teach same thing to my kids.
Mm.
Then, but my husband came from, he grew up in different environment, in the hostel, boarding school and all, and he would used to be, mad at me. Hey, why are you doing that?
Mm.
And I said, oh, I would completely, why these people are so proud. I used to think. So,
True.
but after meditation, it's just changed. Oh my gosh, yeah, what world I was and what belief system I have, inculcated. So, yeah, it entirely changed as Patricia sir's beautiful wisdom. We all
Yes.
learned so much. And yeah, even now and then, since those are belief systems hidden deep rooted in our mind, they do come. It's
Mm.
they do come. You see, hey, these fear factors wantedly, you voluntarily come to the surface and all. But that's okay. Understand that yes, they were there, so they are coming. It's not that you are trying to create, but love at that time. Replace that with the love. If you are going someplace, you don't want to go, but you are in this society, so make yourself that nothing impacts you, right? Even
Mm.
you impact others with your positivity. So have that intention. That is a miraculous thought, right? So even, yeah, just recently there I have to go one gathering, and because my husband wanted, I know that it's not a meditating meditators and all, right? So you want to be in the meditators group, but you cannot avoid your family, your husband. Their belief systems are different and they are not a meditator. So what I made my thought is like, yes, I have to company family, because there I'm in that family. I have to make everyone happy with my intention, with my positivity. I can make everything different. Actually, I have to see things differently. And maybe I'm going, the universe is just taking me. Always think that universe is driving you, not you driving you, right? So
True.
if universe wants you to be there, he will take you. If he thinks one, no, you are not, because you're a meditator, you're a sincere meditator, so trust in that, have faith in that. So he will not take you. If he's that's those are the people not getting influenced, they should still have to go through their lessons learned. It's not easy, right? You get contact with the people only who they are blessed. Either you have to learn something or they have to learn from you. So that is the only intention. You meet people. So if that is not the case, then universe will not take you. So just go with the universe. Don't use your analytical skills or analytical mind, because that mind is the everything, the seed that we planted in our mind, and that's now
Mm.
taking us. So yeah, put all these thoughts. So that's what I was, even in the meditation now I saw this, and I was just within that, while you were explaining, I was contemplating and I was meditating on that. So I'm saying, Swarna, love yourself, love everyone wherever you're going. Don't I was feeling this little hesitation to go still. So I was always, when I give that love to everyone, to yourself, things will change. Yes, you have to go, you have to travel. This is a life. This is not the one trip, right? It's an entire
Mm.
life journey. You will be doing this. So how
True.
are you doing? So that's what I was thinking. Like, yeah, okay, you may stop going now. What happens
True.
tomorrow? Again, situation happens. Are you entire your life you're gonna be holding? No, change yourself. Change. Put miracles thought that you love. Yes, wherever hesitation comes, because the mind is telling you, not universe. Universe always takes you.
Mm.
Make it a happy journey. Okay, because you're in universe's hand. So what else universe will tell you? That is a spirituality, right? What it has to take, that it will do. Just have a faith. If something accident has to happen, he will make it happen. If he thinks, no, you have to make a big impact in people's journey, no, you have to be there, he will keep you. So that is the faith, and that is the trust. So that's the only trust take us to the miraculous thought. So I just my understanding, and I was contemplating those
Mm.
lines. So, ma'am, thank you so much. It's beautiful, beautiful topic on the mind.
Thank you.
It's a full life journey. We have to be with the mind until we are here,
Yes.
or until we become a pure consciousness, right? We don't know it's one journey or how many life journeys we have to take to merge into that pure consciousness. But that is the approach. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Swarnaji. Thank you so much. As sir said, mind is the seed and life is the tree. If we start focusing on those words, there is so much of wisdom in this just simple sentence, that mind is the seed, life is the tree. Whatever there is going out in your mind, whatever you're sowing the seed here in your mind, the tree, whatever the tree that is going to grow in front of you, which is called life, it is going to be in front of you. Maybe it's blissful, maybe it's nice, maybe it's full of suffering. So yeah, so this is what I took from this article when I was reading that article again and again. So this was something that really etched in my heart. It got etched in my heart, because this is what we are. This is who we are. This is our mind, which is making our tree. So whether we want that tree to grow beautifully, or whether we want that tree to be stunted without any growth, it is absolutely up to us, up to our mind. So it was a beautiful thing. Thank you, Swarnaji. Thank you so very much for your insights. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
So anyone else wants to say anything? Anybody wants to add or share anything? Mez, this session was for you, actually. This session was for you.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. You're very right. I was thinking,
Yes.
the life is a tree, and I have to shift my gears
Yes.
now.
Yes. You have
As you
to.
said, change the vocabulary and
Yes.
change. So I think, angels just told you to do this for me.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mez. Thank you. Thank you so much. So if nobody wants to say anything, so here, thank you, Lakshmi ji. Thank you, Shanta ji. Thank you, Kinnari ji. Thank you, Indira ji. Thank you, Sharda ji. And thank you, everybody. Yeah, Madhvi. Yes, please. Aa jaiye.
Hi, Sharoo. Thank you so much.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. Yes.
It's so wonderful, actually. So, can you see now?
Yes. I can see.
It was so beautiful. When I was also explaining yesterday about the mind is the thought form, and you explained it so beautifully. I should order this book as well to read all the masters' articles.
It is the Spiritual India magazine and the Spiritual Science magazine.
It's a magazine.
Yes, it is the magazine that you can subscribe. Anybody can subscribe that. So I have a lot of articles which I have with me, which I used to write in my diary, because I'm very fond of writing everything that I like. So I have decided that's why that I'm going to read very beautiful articles that I have taken from so many years from these Spiritual India and Spiritual Science, and I'm going to discuss it with all of you. So this is what this is the first one.
I'll subscribe then. Thank you so much.
Yes,
actually, I wanted to add one thing on here, because in my life, actually, that's like my life experience. I had a miraculous thoughts, but then drastically went away. Like I'm in a daldal now, frankly speaking.
Yes.
I mean, that was the thing. It was in the childhood. It was so good, but I don't know, somehow the whole atmosphere, or maybe I don't know, the family or the surroundings or the competition world, I don't know what happened. Everything made me so drowned. Like frankly speaking, I'm completely in this daldal, which is very, very hard to come out. So much of negativity has put on myself. I don't know how I accumulated this negative. The so miraculous mind was like, to think really beyond the limits, or something which we the normal people cannot do. I used to tell Mom, we can just do it. Come on, it's not a big deal. After Dad left also, I was so much positive and everything. But time being on the journey, I don't know why I have accumulated all this negativity inside me, that has grown up like a piles and piles. And then based on that, and the fear started. I really don't know why I got it. Can you highlight, or can you give me a way that I can just come again out of this?
Madhuri, always understand one thing, which I have understood in my journey, that enlightenment is a roller coaster ride. It is not just a simple plain graph. It's not a linear line. We will go up, and then all of a sudden we will come down. We will again go up, we'll again come down. But at that time, when we are at the peak, we need to understand what made me come to that particular peak. Okay. And when we are down, we have to again do the self-talking and ask ourselves, what made me come from up there to down? What is it? Why is it there is so much a spike in my journey? Why is it so unstable? So we need to do a lot of self-talk. And when we talk about fears, Madhavi, fears is something which will keep coming inside of us, because fear is something that tells us to grow and to evolve. So how we are dealing and tackling with the fear is something that we need to do, and we need to take out time for that fear, to sit with that fear, that why is it coming from? Why is it that, sometimes we have a fear for our own kids, that, oh my God, if that my kid is going to go to the hostel, what if he gets a company which is not good? What if he gets into drugs? What if he gets into drinking and all these kind of habits? But we never try to shift our mind. We never say that, what if he gets a very good companion there in the hostel, where, maybe he gets a good roommate. So, the fear factor is something which is always going to be there till we die, because fear is one thing that teaches us. So Madhuri, whenever these kind of things happen, you need to sit with yourself calmly, and you don't have to, analyze yourself. You just have to see that what are the core beliefs, what are the beliefs, what is the mind, how your mind has been conditioned, and then you change that. This is what you need to do. That's all. And once you do it, everything is going to be fine.
Okay. Now
like a cakewalk.
Really, through the meditation and through from this stage on, I'm coming step by step again, like up, one after the other, like I'm just trying to get rid of my negativities and coming up, that is
slowly.
Yeah, it's coming up. But I don't know why that at that period of time, why I have accumulated. This is what I'm trying to understand. Why did I take all those negativity from every situation, I would say, not with the people or anything?
No, Madhavi, you have to ask yourself, are you negative today?
Okay.
No. So you get the answer, that how much, what is the percentage? As compared to Madhavi 4 years or 3 years back, what is the negativity quotient today? Is it 90%? Is it 100%? Or is it 80 or 70% as compared to 3 or 4 years down the line? What was that? You will get your answer, that Madhuri is evolving and growing, because I see that in you. If it was 95% during that time, maybe 2 years back, today after 2 years, maybe it is 60% somewhere or 50% somewhere, that your soul will know. Yeah, but 50% is still there, and you're working on yourself. Not that, you have stopped working. Everybody's working on themselves. The only thing is that we need to be a little gentle with ourselves as well. We have to give a pat on our backs that, yeah, Madhavi, you have reached so much. So it's just 50% that is required. You'll be able to achieve that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
We don't do that, Madhavi. We don't do that. We don't give a pat on our backs that, okay, we have done something good.
Yeah.
So this is what we are lacking.
I'll try my like a to-do list and then try to come up with, but I always think, why did I accumulate it? Because in the childhood, it was not like that. It was so positive, and it was so miraculously thinking, and always joy and having full of love and everything, and like completely gone down. I don't know, like
situations, circumstances.
Yes, circumstances and situations. Why? But we are the same on that. We can take every situation in a positive
No,
way.
we can't. We don't. We are not. Madhavi, you have changed in these 2-3 years. You have changed a lot.
Yes.
We are not the same. Sharoo, who was 25 years back, is not that Sharoo anymore. Sharoo has changed. Sharoo has evolved. Sharoo is growing. Similarly, Madhavi, you are not right now static. We cannot do that. We cannot be static. We cannot stand at one place. Otherwise, the growth will not be there. The soul is not going to evolve. So we are constantly changing and transforming, positively. So this is what you are also. You're positively transforming. Past is past. It is gone now. Take the lessons, move ahead. That's all. And give a pat on your back that, hey,
Yes.
just 50%
I have to give you a pat
remains.
on yourself. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
Thank you, Madhavi.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you. Thank
much.
you.
Yes, Kinderji, we are changing every minute. Yes. Depends upon our thought, thinking here. How are we changing? And it is changing here. And when we change from here, everything changes. Sashank, yes, hi.
Yes, Sharoji, I'm so happy that you take very basic concepts which we have to remind ourselves. I'm very happy to hear this amazing message from you. Thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
was just remembering of all the discussion from my favorite, one of my favorite author, Les Brown. He tells weeds doesn't need any fertilizer to grow, but the roses need much caring. So
Wow.
what I take from this is that our default um, from the brain, it's always to see the negative or immediately that fight or flight response, right? So by default, we are somehow wired to see that. And when Madhavi is asking this question, why we go so low sometimes, by default, it's very easy. And of course, to come out of that needs much more caring for ourselves, self-love, and more learning. So that's how I see it. Just wanted to share that. Thank you. Wonderful discussion.
Thank you,
Thank you
Sashank.
so
Can you
much,
please,
Shashank.
Sashank, just
you.
repeat that words, please.
Okay.
Exactly.
Please, yeah.
Just repeat those from the roses on.
I mean, weeds doesn't need any fertilizers or caring. They grow naturally, right? But to make a garden with roses need much care and love. So
Wow.
I'm somehow rephrasing the sentence that's told by Les Brown, but
Wow.
this I always remind myself that whenever I go so low, I always remind this to myself.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Sashank. It was wonderful. I learned something today. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Sharoji. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. Kinderiji, yes, thank you. Please share. Kinderiji,
I was just thinking that, like what Madhavi was saying, that at least when we come to know about that, where we are, like we are going low or we are going high or whatever situation we are in. But at least if we recognize that I am in low, I am in high, I am in just, this situation, I think that is also the first step to move forward. Because many times it happens that people are just not aware about the state, that they just are completely like in just completely like in their like sleeping days. So that's it, they just go with the flow. They are just feeling bad, then they are just feeling bad, and then it continues, means for several days or maybe quite a while, like that is what just I was thinking, that if you understand, if you realize that you are just in that state and you have to come out, then you can actually try to come out of it. Maybe I may be wrong.
No,
Not sure.
Kinderiji, this is amazing what you said. You know what? I will tell you what you're trying to say. You're just saying that, that at least today, because as compared to the past, today we have that awareness in us even that awareness that we are thinking something negative and we have to change ourselves to positive is also a big step that we have taken. That means we are going towards that miraculous thinking and we are transforming our lives. So this is what Kinnariji you said right now. And it's really, really beautiful that today we are at least aware, because if you ask me 11 years or 12 years back, I was not aware of my situations at all. Today I am aware and I'm trying to transform myself through the thinking. So if that is the step that I'm taking, it is also the step towards the positive or the miraculous thinking. So yeah, thank
That is
you.
what I was just thinking. That is what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what
Awareness is also a very important thing, that if you are aware, then only you can just, act upon it. But if you are not aware about your state, then you can't just act upon it. Yeah.
Yes,
True.
thank you, Kinnariji. This is what I'm saying. I didn't know about that I'm accumulating it. That's why it accumulated so much without my awareness or without my conscious, that it has piled up like hell. If I would have known, you're right, if I would have known, then I would have slowly, step by step, I would have come out of that negativity. But it has every situation, as Sharoo mentioned just now, every situation, every the lifetime experiences, all has drowned me so much that, yeah, it's very hard to come out. It's really so. But when I know, like you said, that when when you're keeping low, then you can work on it. But I don't know, like at that time. So now if I see, oh my God, I have so much baggage to take it out. So that is what I am trying my best here. Thank you so much for all the insights and your experiences, and especially the simple way of technique, how Shashank has said. I will just use that word, and it's really beautiful and a very good session, Sharoo, really.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Madhviji. Thank you so much. Yes, so Shashank is writing here, as a man thinketh, by James Allen. These are the words. Weeds don't have to have any encouragement to grow. You don't have to water them. They don't have to get sunshine. They don't have to have fertile ground. But if you want to grow orchids or roses or any kind of exotic flowers, there are special processes and procedures you must go through. Beautiful. Thank you, Shashank, for sharing this. I'm so loving this. Thank you. Thank you so much. Shardaji, yes, please do think about that whenever you're doing the garden work. Yes. Mridulaji, yes, we are not weeds or roses. We are born as love. Yes, yes, but just being in that love frequency is what we are striving for. This is what we are doing. Just when this information, when this this feeling that we are only love is going to sink into us, that is the time when everything will just dissolve on its own. This is what I feel. So thank you, Mridulaji. Thank you. Thinking is a choice. Yes, of course it's a choice, but easier said than done. We are not able to take this choice wisely and consciously, and this is what we have to do with awareness. So yes. So thank you so much, Mridulaji. Thank you so much. Yes. So anyone else wants to add anything? Okay. Okay, so Ram sir, meditation for 15 minutes?
Yes, madam. Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to meditate for some time. I wanted to say a story about this mind also, but right now I think we will first meditate. Maybe next time I'm going to say that story. It's really a beautiful story of Lord Buddha and one of not Lord Buddha. That is the different story. Another story. It's about again about a Zen master. So maybe next time I will just say that story. But right now meditation is required. So we are going to meditate for a while. For those people who have joined for the first time, I would request you to drink a little bit of water. We always do that before the meditation and after the meditation, so that our body, our physical body is able to absorb the cosmic energy. because if we don't do that, then we might get dehydrated as well. So in order to hydrate our body, we have to have water, because this cosmic energy is very potent. We have to just close our eyes and we have to be with our normal breath. This is what we have to do. We don't have to go into deep breathing, nothing of that sort. We just have to keep our hands like this in this, we have to keep it on our lap like this, just like Lord Buddha does. And we just have to have our spine straight. Try that you should have a pillow at your, at your back, so that you can comfortably sit. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to meditate for some time, and after 10 minutes, we are going to come back. Ram sir, I would request you to switch on the music, because I don't have the music today. Thank you. Please close your eyes. Just drink a little bit of water. If you are wearing specs, you can take out your specs. And be with your music. Be with the music of your soul, and be with the music. slowly and gently start your journey back to your physical life. And you can open your eyes by first giving gratitude to all the light beings, to all the angels, to all the light workers, to all the people surrounding you, to the plant, to Mother Earth, to the soil, to animals, to all the companions, to the friends, to the family, to the relatives, to the people who have given you the toughest of the lessons, to everything that has made you learn, that has made you evolve in this journey, a beautiful journey called life. Just pay your gratitude to everything and everyone and come back to this beautiful world with a beautiful smile on your face. Welcome, everyone. I hope you had a lovely, lovely, lovely experience, even if it was a short one. But you were with yourself for some time, with your breath for some time. So, Lakshmiji, I see your hand raised. If you are back into your physical life, if you want to share what you wanted to, you're most welcome.
Thank you, Sharoo. This is sharing on behalf of my daughter. As you were sharing the story, she kept on listening, and then she says this miraculous thought about Patriji's sirs. I know one more story, she says. And thereafter, I had to hear her rather than you. And that's a reason so much of delayed sharing. She said that she has heard a story from Patriji sir saying that there was a man, in fact, 2 or 4 men, I am not able to recollect, but then she says this story that one man says, I cannot drive a scooter. That's the way negative thought. The other man says, oh, I can at least got to try. That's the way how a positive mind would say. And then she said, a miraculous thought is a person who will say, I will drive and come back in 20 minutes. This is how all 3 are not known to drive, but this is how a mind of a negative, positive, and a miraculous person would think of. So she says, like a miraculous thought person will say how much time will he even take, and is confident to go and come back. So
True.
thank you.
Thank
Sharoo
you.
ma'am.
Thank you, Lakshmiji. Thank you so much for sharing the experience of your daughter here, her words here. So thank you so very much. Thank you. I'm so glad that she did. She said those words and she wanted you to speak for her. So thank you so very much. Thank you.
Yeah, although she slept off with your meditation. Thank you for your
Please give
wonderful
her so much of love, hugs in the morning when she wakes up from all of us.
Sure, ma'am. And I had felt gratitude. I keep on
Thank
listening to many of your sessions, though I miss, but I catch up on YouTube's a lot, because what I feel is like moving from negative, identifying negativeness, then moving to be at least neutral, then moving to positive. Yeah, it takes a lot of repetitive understanding of the same knowledge and applying it that very moment. And as someone shared, I missed it, but that identifying kinergy, ma'am, yeah, identifying the very today which happened to me, the uneasiness today morning, very uneasy in my workplace. I could identify so much so at least I just bent away from that space and just started walking in nature for 10 minutes. And I released all that negative thought that helped nature to help me. And the moment that 10 minutes walk, I was really relieved. And definitely, at the end of that 10 minutes, I did call a person who is also a meditator to understand what is the correction I need to, because if I am being troubled, it means it is my own thought.
True.
Rest all are,
True.
whether they are right or wrong, I am not here to comment about that. But I am at trouble. So she said, you want to improve the system. So you sit in meditation and ask for the help, how to improve the system rather than. So this relieved me. This suggestion relieved me, and I just came to workplace, and again I was giggling with all those people there.
Wow.
So
Amazing.
yeah, it takes lot of
Yes. Effort.
repetition of the same knowledge in a different
True.
direction to give that 360 degrees. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Sharuji ma'am. I feel that you bring those sessions wonderfully.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So as Lakshmiji said, it takes really a lot of efforts because the patterns keep repeating. So, and if the patterns keep repeating, that means that you don't have to change the system, but you have to change yourself. You have to change your mind system. You have to rewire your brain once again. You have to rewire your mind once again. You have to question yourself. So yeah. So yes, as Vidulaji is saying that it is not easy. We are here to support each other to get there. Yes, of course. But at the end of the day, it is our soul journey. It is our journey. And we have to just keep walking on the journey. How we are doing it, it is absolutely up to us. What sort of a thinking are we, bringing in ourselves so that we can make a beautiful tree. So it all depends upon us. So thank you so much for compassionately listening to all of us, to everybody's experiences. Thank you, Jaswinderji, Indiraji, thank you, Midulaji, thank you, Kinnariji. And as Sir is saying that whosoever is interested to get these magazines, please share to him on WhatsApp your full name and address, contact number and email ID. So you will get all the details about this magazine. Thank you so much, Mez. Thank you. Thank you, Ramsa. You want to say anything before we go into the weekend mode? So I want to say something.
A big thank you, Sharuji. So you have got into our days and our thoughts, how important it is to become aware of our own thoughts. And also you shared about these jewels, spiritual India and spiritual science. And truly they are jewels in every term, because the content that comes in there, if someone need to get through similar content, probably it might take 1 year.
True.
And there it is all condensed, everything there in just few pages, wonderful experiences of masters through their journey. It's a must to have with everyone.
True.
So I had made it a habit even to gift my friends and families whenever I visit them a 1-year subscription, because I know how much they have helped me and how much they are helping me.
True.
So thanks again. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Everybody, thank you so much for being here, for taking out your precious, precious time. These kind of sessions in Beam meditation is happening morning, evening, every day. There are so many masters who are coming here with their, portion of wisdom, and they're sharing it. So whosoever wants to do that, please do not hesitate joining these sessions. It's happening in the morning, it's happening at night as well, in the evening as well. So please do join these meditation sessions. Not only you're going to grow with these sessions, but you're going to learn also, and the people with whom you are going to attend these sessions, they are also going to grow with you. So let's grow together, let's evolve together, and let's meditate together. That's what we have to say. So Ram sir, yes.
Yeah, Sharuji. One more information. We have Faridabad family and team who had started Akhanda Dhyana. So it is happening now daily. It starts at 11:30 p.m. Germany time, which is I think 3.5 hours. So 3 a.m. in the morning, if I'm right. So let me just read the post.
Yeah,
Confirm.
Pavni ji is here. I think Pavni ji is here. only.
Pavani Garu.
Yeah.
Can you please share more details about
Yes.
it?
Yes, Namaste, Masters. Thank you so much, Ram sir, for reminding about this. Yes, 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. IST, sir.
Yes. So this is a wonderful opportunity, friends. So there might be some of you this time fits very well. So do utilize this. However, even if it does not fit, try to join these sessions. If it is midnight as well, try to join, because it's a wonderful energy that is there in these sessions. So utilize also this opportunity. The details about the Zoom details are being posted in the Beam family WhatsApp groups daily. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Pavani Garu. Thank you, everyone.
We're
Thank you,
really
Sharoo.
grateful for many members, family members from Beam are also joining. So I'm very, very grateful that they're joining and encouraging us and building up the group energy. And our Sharda ma'am also is attending, and she had a wonderful vision yesterday. So if she's there in the group, she can share the vision probably. Sharda ma'am, are you there?
Yes, Pavani Garu,
If
yes.
you don't mind, if you feel
yeah,
free.
no. Yeah, I'm so happy to share that. So Masters too, so as Ram Garu has said and Pavani Garu shared about that links. So please do join. So yesterday, it's second day, I guess. So I was attending since first day. So yesterday I felt heavy and high energies. So as soon as I started to meditate, I got connected very easily. And so in that meditation, I saw Kali Mata. So she's a divine goddess. So she is in black and bluish color with wide eyes and a long hair. And next I saw the sunrise, and next immediately these pictures, these visions were sequence. It has a sequence. There was no gap. And next I saw Lord Buddha meditating so peacefully. So then immediately, intuitively, and the message I received that whoever attends this session, I mean the Akhanda Dhyan, whoever takes part in that, all their negativity is being removed by Kali Mata. Whatever the energies, the unwanted energies, anything that is stored in us, so they are going to be cleansed. And the sunrise is like, I felt like it's the enlightenment after the release of the negativity. And yes, we become Buddha. Yes, it's a Patrisar's vision that all we have to become Buddha. So this was the vision yesterday I happened to receive, and also a message that whoever are attending the sessions, they are going to be directly connected to the higher dimensions. So though we are aware of that or not, but yes, we are going to connect. So yes, thank you, Master. So thank you, Pavani Garu. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sharda ma'am. Thank you, Sharoo ma'am.
Thank you so much, Pavani Garu. Thank you so much, Sharda Garu. Thank you so very much for your profound messages always. So thank you so much. So please do join whichever slot fits your timetable. Whenever you want to sit with yourself and connect with yourself with your breath, so you can choose any slot and please be there whenever you want to. And one more thing, tomorrow at 10:45 a.m. in the morning, I will be taking a session on spirituality and diet. So what sort of food you should eat and why we should not have non-vegetarian diet in our schedules. in our list. So tomorrow I'm going to take that session. So if anybody wants to join, everybody is welcome there. Also, you can join, and it will also tell you when to eat, what to eat, and why should we be vegetarians, and why are Indians the vegetarians. So I'm going to touch on those little points. So if anybody is interested, they can join that. And Akhanda Dhyana, yes, please contribute in that. Your presence is needed. The group consciousness meditation is amazing and wonderful, especially the new people who have joined today. And yes, Sharda Garu. Yes.
So Sharuji, as I shared all about the Akhanda Dhyan, so it's a request that that we should not expect anything, expect and sit and to meditate. So without expectations, so be free and sit only with ourselves and with the breath. So
Yes.
do not expect anything from the meditation. So this is a kind request.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Adale. Thank you so much. Okay, so we are going to say good night, and not even good nights. Let's say happy meditation time, happy meditation night, because there's so much of meditation happening. So please meditate as much as you can, and just keep smiling and keep sharing the smile to everyone. Have a miraculous thinking from now onwards. Try to consciously be in that kind of a frequency, and you will see that once you're in that frequency of miraculous mind, the love frequency will automatically come into you. So loads and loads of love and light to all of you who are listening to me. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Good night. And thank you so very much, Ramgaru. Thank you so much, Dil se. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Yeah, bye-bye.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Ramgaru.
Thank you. Thank you, Sharoo Garu. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.